Arin lived in a small village, a place where everyone knew each other and life moved at a gentle pace. It was nestled between rolling hills, surrounded by lush greenery and the sounds of nature. Life there was simple and predictable. People farmed the land and raised families, passing down traditions from one generation to the next. Arin, however, felt different. He longed for more than the routine of village life. Arin dreamt of distant lands and grand adventures. He read every book he could find, immersing himself in tales of far-off places and heroic deeds. He listened to the wind as it rustled through the trees, believing it whispered secrets of adventures waiting to be discovered. Arin yearned to see the world beyond the hills. The villagers didn't understand his dreams. They called him foolish and naive. "Stay on the farm," they said. "Dreams are for children. Focus on your work and your future here." But Arin held on to his hope, clutching it tightly like a precious gem. He refused to let go of his dreams. He knew deep in his heart that there was more to life than the fields he'd always known. The horizon called to him, promising a world full of possibilities. One day, a traveler arrived in the small, quiet village. His steps were slow, and his eyes scanned the unfamiliar surroundings. He was weary from a long journey, his clothes dusty and his face marked by the sun and wind. He carried a sturdy staff and a worn leather satchel, both showing signs of many miles traveled. The villagers, curious yet cautious, approached him. They had seen few strangers in their remote home. Despite their initial hesitation, they offered him food and shelter, recognizing his need for rest. The traveler, grateful for their kindness, began to share stories of his adventures. He spoke of faraway cities bustling with life, places the villagers could only dream of. His tales painted vivid pictures of ancient forests, where trees touched the sky, and sparkling oceans that stretched beyond the horizon. Among the listeners was a young boy named Arin, who listened with wide eyes, completely captivated by the stories. Arin's imagination soared as he dreamt of the world beyond his village, a world full of adventures and mysteries. The traveler noticed the longing in Arin's eyes, a reflection of his own youthful dreams. He recognized a kindred spirit in the boy, someone who yearned for the unknown just as he once had. The traveler spoke of courage, the importance of following one's heart, and the thrill of discovery that awaited those brave enough to seek it. Arin felt a fire ignite within him, a spark of excitement and determination to one day explore the world beyond his village. Arin knew he couldn't stay in the village. The traveler's stories had awakened something in him. He approached the traveler that night. "Take me with you," Arin pleaded. "Teach me about the world." The traveler smiled. He saw Arin's determination. "The road is long and perilous," he warned. Arin didn't hesitate. "I'm not afraid," he said, and so they left the village together. The sun rose on a new adventure. They journeyed across vast plains, they climbed treacherous mountains, they sailed on stormy seas. Arin faced his fears, he learned to survive, he discovered hidden strengths. The traveler became his mentor. He taught Arin about different cultures, he shared his wisdom of the world. Arin listened and learned, he grew stronger with each challenge. They faced dangers together, they helped those in need, they celebrated their victories. Arin learned the true meaning of friendship. He discovered the importance of kindness. He realized the world was a tapestry of experiences. Years passed, the seasons came and went, each one leaving its mark on the land and on the people who lived there. Arin was no longer a boy, he was a man, shaped by the experiences and challenges he had faced. He had seen the world, its vastness and its beauty, its wonders and its mysteries. It lived 1,000 lives, each one a story of its own, filled with joy, sorrow, and everything in between. The traveler smiled at his apprentice, a knowing look in his eyes. "The journey is the real treasure," he said. Arin understood. It wasn't the destinations that mattered most. It was the journey that mattered. The steps taken, the paths chosen, and the lessons learned along the way. It was the moments of reflection, the quiet times when he could look back and see how far he had come. He returned to his village, a place that had remained unchanged, yet felt different to him now. He was not the same boy who left. He was a man with stories to tell and wisdom to share. He was a storyteller now. Arin shared his tales, each one a piece of his journey, a fragment of his soul. The villagers listened, captivated by his words. They saw the world through his eyes, felt the emotions he had felt. He inspired them to dream again, to believe in the possibilities that lay beyond the horizon. Arin showed them that anything was possible, that the world was full of opportunities waiting to be explored. The unseen path was waiting for those brave enough to seek it, for those willing to take the first step into the unknown.